up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you guys haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I know I have been busy, you guys. Everybody's like, girl, where have you been? Where have you been? We missed you. You guys, I miss you guys so much. I just want to give thanks to God. God has really been blessing me, showering me with blessing, things that I would have never thought I could even get into. God has thrown me into it. I just literally have been just enjoying my blessings that I haven't even have time to just be on YouTube. Now I have time. It's like 2 o'clock here in the morning. So I'm like, people are like, how you have all this energy? You always do your videos at night. I don't even know how I have all this energy. Oh, you guys, I forgot to tell you, I turned 25. I turned 25 on May 8th. I had like a big birthday. I did it big. Oh, I did it big. So here's some pictures of my birthday. I look cute. Oh, the theme of my party was royalty. Come as royalty. My little dance. I got a little dance. My birthday party was all about royalty. I had the red carpet. I had pictures of myself. Think about the gala coco. I had that. So I've been doing, my birthday was literally lit. I loved it. Everything came out bomb. I had a designer for my dress. I'ma shout him out. Oh, Tala Design. Oh, you have hooked me up. I loved my dress. It fit everywhere. Like, it feels so tight fit. I loved it. Oh, you know, when you have birthday parties, you be stress eating for no reason. Stop stress eating on birthday parties because, girl, your gut, boy, your gut. But thank God, like, everything, you know, slid into place because I was stress eating. I was like, oh my God, I hope my birthday goes good. But I don't know why I be stressing because my birthday party was literally only 25 people. So I was stressing for no reason. But you know, you want it to look nice because now everybody's posting stuff on Snap. So you don't want to have that birthday party where everybody's just like, oh my God, talking about you. All right, you guys. But that's just a little bit about me. Just been busy. God has literally been blessing me. I'm enjoying the blessings. I travel. So here are some of my pictures of my travel. I went to Louisiana, baby. So that was lit. What else can I say? I don't know. I'm just happy. You guys see a new light. Like, oh my goodness. God literally took me from the prison into the process, into the palace. That is the goal. Today, that's the episode that we are going to talk about. We're going to talk about my man, one and only, my boy, Joseph. So let's get started onto the video. Before we start the video, here are some Bible verses. Okay, you guys, so before we get started into the Joseph story, I just want to start off by reading Romans 8, verse 28, and I read, "And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose." Amen. All right, before we roll on to the second Bible verse, I just want to say something that stood out to me was this right here. To those who are called according to his purpose. Note that it did not say according to your purpose. Note that it didn't say according to Sherry's purpose, but according to his purpose, which is God's purpose according to your life. You are not here by accident. You are here on purpose. You have a purpose in this life to fulfill. So those people who think that they can bring you down, negative people, all this is just, think about steps. Just steps of negativity. You're walking over steps. You're walking over steps to get to your destiny, to get to what you're here for on purpose, to fulfill something. So never think that a situation for God is too small, and know that you are here on purpose and not by accident. Amen. Hi, you guys. All right, so before I read Genesis chapter 39, verses 21 to 23, I want to say, please, everybody, read the Joseph story. It's super encouraging. It's an eye-opener. It just talks about the way that God was with Joseph through his trials and tribulations.
So basically it's about, Joseph. He's being favored by his father. He's living at home with his brothers. His brothers get really jealous of Joseph. Joseph has he has a unique talent, I would say, or something that stands him out to where he has like dreams, and with his dreams he can tell you what your dreams mean. So he has that type of talent. The brothers were jealous of Joseph because of the favor that his dad had on him. So a lot of, parents watch my videos. So parents, please, 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 this is important, that you should treat your kids all the same, because things like this can happen when you favor one child over the other. So make sure treating your kids all the same, to the point where they're not having animosity towards each other. You get what I'm saying? So anybody, please just read the Joseph story, because that's one of my best and favorite stories in the Bible. I love that story. Okay, so let's start. All right, so the Bible verse that I'll be reading is taken from Genesis chapter 39, verse 21 to 23, and I read, "But the Lord was with Joseph and showed him mercy, and he gave him favor in the sight of the keepers of the prison. And the keeper of the prison committed to Joseph's hand all the prisoners who were in the prison. Whenever they did there, it was his doing. The keeper of the prison did not look into anything that was under Joseph's authority, because the Lord was with him. And whenever he did, the Lord made it prosper." Amen. So even through the darkest time, even though Joseph was walking through the shadows of death, he did not fear no evil, because God was with him. God gave him favor. Even in prison, God gave him favor to the point where he had so much authority, so much controlling, so much ruling. And the thing about it, God does not make any mistakes. He does stuff on purpose, because with him, Joseph going through that, he learned how to become a king. He learned how to take charge. He had to go through that dark time to get to where he had to get to. So in life, when you go through your prison, you have to go through the process to get to the palace. Amen. Now let's roll into the tape and let's talk more about it.
So in the story of Joseph, just to get a little bit in depth of what this man went through. He went through so many trials and tribulation in prison, in the dungeon, the darkest of the darkest place, to where he had to literally was forced to leave his own environment, where he was just contaminated with all the people that he knew, his father, all his brothers, leave into Egypt, an area where he was sold into slavery, an area where he did something that he didn't even do anything, why he was even there. And I feel like sometimes we blame God for a lot of things that we go through, because it's like, how did we get here? We're so confused. Meanwhile, God always has a plan, you guys. I always say wait patiently, but sometimes when you're in your dark place, we don't have time to wait. We're like, God, why are we here? I'm in a dark place. I Joseph didn't even know how to speak the language. He probably had to learn how to speak the language in the dungeon place. Culture is different. And it's just like, God, all I really did was really serve you, was cool with my dad, had beef with my brothers, but at the end of the day, God, where are you, God? So literally, God was with Joseph. God was protecting Joseph. God, even though when Joseph was in a dark place, God had his favor on him. You guys, when I tell you, do not give up on God. Do not give up on God. Do not lose your hope. Just a little bit about me. Usually I don't even share my business, but I don't know. Today I'm going to share my business. When I was in high school, a lot of people didn't think that I was that intelligent or that smart, because one, they thought that I never went to class. Two, I never went to class. Three, I never went to class. I was always antisocial. I hated being in the presence of people. I did not like to be in the presence of people. I think this was when I was in 6th grade. No, was I in 6th grade? No, I think it was when I was in 8th grade. So literally, I did not like people. I thought people were always talking about me. I just had bad anxiety with people. So, the school I went to was trash. but I think 7. So I was in 8th grade. So when I was in 8th grade, literally I would just go to class from 10 to 11, and from 11 o'clock I would just be with one teacher. All the teachers would just send my work down. I would just never wanted to be in the presence of just those people, because I just felt so, like, my spirit never really felt like there. Like, I always felt shaky, you can say anxiety or whatever. Maybe my spirit just didn't match with theirs. You never know. So I was just always with the lady, always with just one lady. I would still have class. She would teach me literally one-on-one different things that we were learning in class, but I just did not like people. So when people saw me, they were like, girl, you still go here? Or like, they'll think that like, yo, is she slow? Like, why is she always with just one teacher? Like, what's good? So people just didn't like know who I was. Nobody really knew who I was, right? So one day I met a friend, and this friend that I met, he was cool with everybody. He loved my personality. He was like, oh, you, because at that time I transferred into a new school. So at the time he was like, oh, you the new girl? Oh, you're mad cool. Da-da-da-da. Meet my friends. This, that, and the third. And that's when I started to become like, you know, a little bit like, I wouldn't say popular, but a little bit cool with everybody. So nobody really knew my potential. Only God knew my potential. Only God knew my potential. So he helped me go into class, if that makes sense. So like, he would try to switch his class to make it look like, he was trying to switch his class to be in like my similar classes, or have his friends make sure that I was good. And oh my God, I don't know. Am I about to cry? No, I'm not about to cry. You thought. So he would literally do like basically take care of me. And when I tell you that people were like, oh, this girl, she's not slow, she just don't like people. And people were like, oh, we really thought like there was something wrong with you, because like, you know, you was always with that one-on-one teacher. So people didn't really know my potential. Then I got this wonderful opportunity to like write. Well, let me go back. So I entered into like this reporting class, right? Online, I found this lady, she's a reporter and stuff like that. So she was teaching people about how to report and things of that sort. So I would literally be with her after school. Like, there was like an after school class. It was really weird. After school class, it was known as like some type of credit, because everybody knew I wanted to be, well, not everybody knew, but I always knew that I wanted to be on TV. Like, I wanted to report, be something for, like, just do a lot of like social, you know, media acts. And she was like, listen, Sherry, I have a big gig for you. President Barack Obama at the time, he was coming to Connecticut, and she wanted me to report live, and she worked for like this big news station here in Connecticut. She's like, oh, I want you to report live, I want you to write this article, blah blah blah. So I'm like, oh my God, Obama. I was so literally so happy that I got to see the president of the United States, because I'm like, what? Like, what? Who am I to go see the president? I don't want to show you the picture how I look. How I went to go see Obama. I look crazy. But I thought I looked good, but I look crazy. So you can kind of, I'm gonna post this real quick up there. But yeah, so I went there. I reported. I went out my comfort zone. I don't even know how, but my anxiety left. Like, every time I would talk to people on camera, like, I was like, hi, I'm here live with so-and-so. How are you today? Like, I just had that. So after that meeting and how I reported live when Barack Obama came, I started writing the article for it, because as a reporter, you also have to write. So I started writing my experience, or what Obama was talking about. I think he raised the minimum wage to minimum wage. Sorry, he raised the minimum wage to, I think our minimum wage was like $9.60 or $8, and then he raised it to like $10 or something like that. So I did that. I came back, and it was published in the Hartford Courant. So the Hartford Courant is like one of these big newspaper outlets here in Connecticut. So I was like, oh my God, it's in the Hartford Courant. So I didn't tell anybody, because I don't know why I didn't tell anybody. I'm just really humble with my stuff. So I guess like one teacher, she printed it. She was like, oh my God, this is Sherry Saw. This is da-da-da-da. I can't believe it. So she ended up printing like a whole bunch of like different newspapers, and everybody was just reading my article. Oh, God literally took me from the prison place. a place where I was just learning one-on-one with that teacher. And then somehow with my reporting, getting out and reporting live with a lady that I met for that I wanted to be a reporter. She took me under her wing, and now I'm writing from my stuff is getting published in the Hartford Courant about Obama, and now the whole school is seeing me. So somebody that was from a nobody, and now I'm known in my high school now as one of the best writers in the grade. Let me go show you guys. I'm gonna be back. People be thinking I'm lying. I have this right here as one of the best writers in my grade. So like my name is always gonna be in my high school. So like there's a wall, and this is like a copy of it, and it goes under the school. So they're like my name is literally a legacy in my school, my high school. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, my ring light. Damn. I don't know if you guys can see, but it says my name as one of the best contributor writers in my school. So literally I had to go through the place of isolation, the place of people thinking that I'm slow, or like I'm never in school. Like I hated that. I hated how people thought that I was never in class or that I was slow, and people didn't even know my real potential. Just like Joseph, people didn't even know his real potential. His brothers didn't even know his real potential. His brothers thought like, oh, once we basically leave him here to die, whatever, he's just going to die. And not knowing that him being sold into slavery, him being moved into Egypt, will bring him into a palace. So sometimes you guys have to trust the 3 P's. The 3 P's, not the pandemic. You have to trust the prison into the process, into the palace. God will never forget about you. God is never sleeping on your situation. Do not lose hope when you're in prison. When you are trapped, when you are in your darkest place, please do not lose hope. God is with you always. He's encouraging you. You sometimes, even when God's encouraging you, you have to also encourage yourself. Like you are going to make it. Everything will fall into place. Every morning, right? I have on my mirror. I want to show you, but I'm on my laptop. I have on my mirror like things that I want to accomplish, and I have on my mirror things that I speak into existence. So this is what I say. I say, I am beautiful. I will make it. I will have a wonderful husband. My family will be secured. My kids will be blessings. I do not need no BBL. My body is natural, and I am wonderfully crafted by the Most High God. I say that all the time. I know you guys might be saying, why are you talking about BBLs? Everybody I've been seeing on TikTok has a BBL, so it's like, dang, should I get a BBL? Should I do this? Should I do that? Like, should I change my appearance? Because I do want to be on TV. This is what I believe. I believe the reason why I am different is because not everybody, because right now, everybody in the media, I'm sorry, they look the same. We all have the same Sweetie. We all have the same JT. We all have the same Tyra Banks. We need something different. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like God has made me different. God had made me have a gap. Maybe I will attract people who have a gap. Like nothing is limited to you guys. I know I always say this. I always repeat it. Nothing is limited to you guys. There's a reason why you look like this. Do not change. Do not change your physical appearance because you want to look like everybody else. Be unique. Stand out. Joseph, he had to stand out. Joseph was cute. They said that in the Bible. Joseph was cute. I don't know how the other emperors look, the other kings look, but Joseph was really cute that even his boss wife wanted him. So you definitely need to stand out. If you have dreams, accomplish them. If you have dreams, speak life into them. Move. There are times where, like, I used to think that, like, yo, is my dream ever gonna come true? Is this gonna happen? Like, who am I? And at the end of the day, yeah, who are you? You are wonderfully God's child. Things will fall into place. Believe in the 3 P's, you guys. I love you guys so much. I didn't want this video to be long, and I'm gonna upload this video soon. Oh, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why I do this to myself, and I recorded 3 other videos too, so I have to figure out which one I like. So if I don't do Sunday, it will definitely be up one of this week. It might be up next week. But you guys, thank you guys so much for listening, tuning in. Newcomers, here's my Instagram, my Twitter. Feel free to contact me and anything that you guys want to talk about. I love you guys so much. Testimonies. Next week, I want to hear all testimonies. I'm going to go on a fast, you guys. Let's go on a fast. Tuesday, we are all fasting, recharging ourselves on Tuesday. Let's all fast for 2 weeks. And let's see the miracles. And once you focus on God and the PPPs, let's see the miracles. Because already, I don't want to cry. God is so good. New things are coming ahead. God has not forgotten about you. Sister, brother, don't lose hope.